Coach, when you hear your name mentioned as the head coach of Penn State football, what comes to mind?
You know, just a tremendous challenge and the ability to lead a program that I really believe can be great both on and off the field. So again, I'm privileged to be here, and I can't wait to get started.
At the end of the day, ultimately, what was it about this opportunity that you said, yeah, this is the right place for me to be?
I think really, you know, when I got here and I saw the campus and then I met the people. And there's so many special people that I met over the last few days that really, you know, told me that this is a place that understands integrity and honesty and graduation and winning football games. And so at the end of the day, I felt very comfortable in taking the job here and being a football coach at Penn State.
You touched on the success on and off the field. How important are both of those things to you, in the classroom and on the field?
Sure, really important. Most of the places that I've been, with the exception of New England, obviously, you know, I really believe that education and academics is really important. For a guy to play great football here and then at the end of 4 or 5 years graduate with a meaningful degree, the world is open to him. You know, with a Penn State degree and his football background, he can either play in the NFL if he's good enough or go be whatever he wants to be. So to me, that's the formative years for a lot of these guys. And again, I can't wait to start helping them, guide them through that.
What's on your agenda in the near future? What are the first couple things you're going to tackle?
Sure. The first thing we got to do is put together the best staff we can for Penn State. That entails talking to the guys that are currently members of the staff, and then hopefully by the middle of the week we'll get our staff going, get them out on the road recruiting. I'll be back in New England. I'm going to leave Sunday night, start game planning Monday morning for whoever we're going to play. It's a one-game season, so I'll put a lot into that. And in my spare time, I'll work very hard for Penn State.
Do you think it'll be challenging balancing the two?
No question. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but you know, I'm a guy that loves challenges, and you know, I got a lot of great people around me here and there, so I think it's doable.
When you drove past Beaver Stadium, what did you think?
Huge. You know, in the NFL, most of the stadiums are about 75, 80,000. I think MetLife in New York is probably one of the bigger ones, and that's 80-something. But there are no 100,000-seat stadiums. So you realize right away when you drive in here how important football is, and I can't wait to see that first crowd when we get going with our opener next year.
Yeah, have you thought about what it might be like walking out of the tunnel for the first time?
Not really. Haven't thought about that. Probably won't think about that until I'm walking out of the tunnel.
What would you like to say to the Penn State fans?
Just the thing I'd like to tell them is that we're going to make a pledge to make them proud of this football program, both on and off the field. We're going to work very hard to field a very, very competitive, good football team that wins a ton of games and that has the right type of guys here, Penn State men that understand how important it is to balance both football and academics and continue the traditions that have been started here, or not started, but that have been going on for many, many years, and then start our own traditions as we look forward to a new era of Penn State football.
To the fans, some of those traditions, the uniforms, the helmets, is very important to them. What are your thoughts on those things?
I'm not touching the uniform. When you turn on TV and you see Penn State, everybody in the world knows that's Penn State because of the uniforms. Plus the type of person I am, you know, it's a team. And these guys are going to learn Sunday night right away about how important the team is to me. And so no names on the back of the jerseys, a modest uniform, white helmets, blue jerseys, you know, those are things that are very, very important to me. So I can tell you right now, we're not touching that. That's a huge part of what we're all about.
You touched on meeting with the players. What's going to be your message on Sunday night?
I think the big thing is my expectation for them going forward over the next 2 or 3 weeks while I'm not around. You know, what I expect of them, going to class, lifting weights, doing the right things both on and off the field. And then from there, I'll keep the rest of that discussion between me and the team. But my expectations, first off, will be the first thing I talk to them about.
Finally, just talk about what this experience has been like for you. What are the past few days been like?
Awesome. I mean, you get a chance to meet some of the people that are here, and you know, I can't tell you how impressed I am with the people here. And to have my family here has been great. My oldest son is back at home with his grandma and grandpa, but my wife and my youngest son are here. My brother was here, so pretty neat experience to have them here and for them to witness this too.
Michael looks good in a number 25 Silas red jersey.
Yeah, Silas got a little bit of speed on him, so we're going to have to keep working on the speed. But he probably won't take that jersey off. We're going to have to wash it at some point. So.
Coach, best of luck.
Thank you very
really
much.
Appreciate it. Congratulations.
Yep, thanks.